Now, from poll-bound Maharashtra, well, seat sharing is certainly proving to be much more difficult for both the camps, the Mahayuti as well as the Mahavikas Aghadi, than one thought. The MVA, of course, is likely to announce its formal seat-sharing formula by the end of today, so that's going to be crucial. This, of course, as Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena has released a second list of its candidates. So Congress also has come out with its first list for the state of Maharashtra. Remember, for the MVA, there were 20 seats, particularly those in Vidarbha, that were proving to be a major challenge as far as seat sharing is concerned. There have been back-to-back meetings, but let's quickly listen in to some of the reactions that have come in.
Well, in Maharashtra, Mahavikas Aghadi, we are going to fight the election together. There is no problem in Mahavikas Aghadi. Problem is in Mahayuti. See, in Mahayuti, problem is much more. Mahavikas Aghadi problem is very less. By tomorrow, we will. I asked Maharashtra Thorat to meet Uddhav and Sharad Pawar and thrash out all the issues.
महाराष्ट्र में तीन पार्टियां प्रमुख है और मजबूत है, कांग्रेस, पवार साहब की एनसीपी और उद्धव जी के नेतृत्व वाली शिवसेना। मुझे लगता है तीनों को लगभग समान सीटों का बंटवारा हुआ है और ठीक है। और राहुल गांधी जी बहुत ही संयमी नेता है, उनको महाराष्ट्र की राजनीति के बारे में पूरी जानकारी है, कौन कितने पानी में है ये भी मालूम है। हरियाणा में तो पूरी सीटें कांग्रेस ने लड़ी थी, हरियाणा में पूरी सीटें कांग्रेस ने लड़ी थी ना, सरकार नहीं आ पाई। तो सबको साथ लेकर चलना चाहिए। सबका साथ सबका विकास, ये नारे की अगर किसको जरूरत है तो महाविकास आघाड़ी को है।
Meanwhile, the BJP, which has also released its first list of candidates a couple of days back, has come out with a list of star campaigners. Of course, Prime Minister, front and center. He is going to lead the BJP's charge as far as Maharashtra is concerned. Also, Home Minister Amit Shah, top union ministers, chief ministers, including new chief ministers like Bhajan Lal Sharma, are also part of the BJP star campaigners list. Remember, this has been the BJP strategy in states across North India, this sort of carpet bomb campaign, fielding and sort of rolling out the big guns, including the Prime Minister, of course, and top union ministers. Let me go across live, in fact, to Anuj Rayate now. So, Anuj, quickly looking at what's happening within the MVA camp, there seems to be some sort of consensus that has now been arrived at as far as those 20 contentious seats were concerned, particularly in Vidarbha.
Well, yes, there has clearly been much development since last 4 to 5 days. But as we talk right now, a press conference has been addressed by Jayant Patil, the state president of the Nationalist Congress Party Sharad Pawar faction. And his was the only party which hadn't announced any seats today. We saw that the day started with Shiv Sena announcing 15 candidates, then Congress announcing 23 candidates, and now 22 candidates have been announced by the NCP Sharad Pawar faction as well, taking their tally to 67. So all the three parties of the Mahavikas Aghadi are now heading towards completing their quota of close to 85 to 90 seats per party, as was discussed in the press conference a couple of days ago. And this clearly indicates that, well, it cannot be said that the differences are completely over, because there are certain seats, the contentious ones, which are still under consideration, and the complete list is yet to come out. But then they are at least moving forward by putting out lists in phase, in phases. But the talking point today was a few of those contentious seats in Vidarbha and in Mumbai region, which were taken, be it the Nagpur South constituency, which was taken by the Congress, or the Bandra East constituency, or even the Versova constituency, which is now with Shiv Sena. So we are seeing that the negotiation seems to have helped a little to all the three parties in the Mahavikas Aghadi. Today's development was Balasaheb Thorat meeting the major leaders of the two alliance partners. We see that Balasaheb Thorat has been given the responsibility to mediate the meetings with the two allies, that is Uddhav Thackeray faction of Shiv Sena and Sharad Pawar faction of NCP. And in the morning, he had a meeting with Uddhav Thackeray, and he'll shortly be meeting Sharad Pawar at his residence here in Silver Oak. And this is supposed to be, the last nail in what the plan actually is of Mahavikas Aghadi. So while Mahavikas Aghadi is moving ahead by announcing their second list, Mahayuti, who actually started putting out the list in the beginning, they are yet to announce their second list, and discussions are currently underway in the Mahayuti partners as far as the second list is concerned.
Some headway certainly has been made as far as the MVA is concerned. Anuj, thanks very much for joining us with the latest there.